Alright, let's get this going. I bought weapons for Yuri, Blanca, and Geppetto. And I bought a Leonardo's Bear, which cancels out instant death. I can't leave because Joachim won't let me, so I have to go this way towards a wrestling ring. This is one of the more awkward moments. The problem I have is that I think wrestling back in the day was actually more of a sport than it is now, because even this, it kind of associates too much with pro wrestling, American pro wrestling, which is more of a soap opera than actual fighting. And the Great Gamma is actually a real person, I think. So now I have to fight him. Fortunately, I have Leonardo's Bear because one of his attacks can instantly kill me, if unlucky enough. What does it sound like? I don't like fighting the Great Gamma because he cheats. I'll tell you later. I was going to use Arc Gale, but I realized there wasn't much of a reason to. So I used Darkage instead. Darkage adds dark elemental damage to my attacks, since he's a light element. This attack, if you're unprotected, will automatically ruin your day. So, Leonardo's Bear, use it. And I use Rage. The reason the Great Gamma cheats is because if you endure a battle long enough, he will use a key. And keys are the only ring items that carry in from the past Shadow Hearts. Keys allow the physical attack ring to be spun several times, depending on what type it is. Third ring means it's 3 times. So since Joachim can have a maximum of 5 attacks, though I have 3 now, with the third key he can pull off 15. And the most number is the Eternal Key. Very rare. It can be infinitely spun, depending on if it hits the strike areas. And since I was in really bad shape, I used a Thera Leaf earlier, and I used Drain Touch now, which kind of eases some of it. I don't know if this will bring him down. Nope. Oh well. He doesn't use a key now, but you'll see me use a key against him, because if I don't, he will use one against me. But I have no keys now, so that's fortunate. Alright, this will bring him down, so there we go. And you get tissues in that battle. Again, they don't serve much of a purpose at all. And since I won the battle, I unlock a new skill for Joachim. Grand Slam. Just the things they say are a bit awkward, though. And the treasure chest, there is a Seal of Aura, which increases max MP. And I encounter a locker. This is one of the really interesting moments, and it's the one fortunate thing too. Yep, he's gonna use that as a weapon. It's kind of based on the wrestling idea of using different objects as weapons in the battlefield. But the one thing that's funny about Joachim is that he can use anything as a weapon. Certain things that he finds. So I'm gonna equip Locker to him. And I'm gonna sell Timber for money because I don't have a lot. But it's funny when he steals things and uses them as weapons. In the following game, Shadow Hearts from the New World, there is one character who is also a very good tank that makes swords out of different objects. And my favorite ones that he makes is a dead fish. He basically finds a swordfish, sticks a handle to it, and it becomes a sword. Pretty clever idea, but it's pretty clever that he used swordfish too. This is the item trading thing. This doesn't really serve much of a purpose depending on who you give some of the stuff to, but the one prize that I really want to get from it is an ultimate weapon, but you don't get that until like towards the end. So I got straw now, which serves very little purpose. And I should have figured... Ugh! I should have known that there was a Leonar's bear here for free, then I wouldn't have bought it. That pisses me off. Strike expand. Annoying. Oh well. I'm not going to the Runda Mines because I have absolutely no idea where to go. So instead I'm going this way. There is some things to do at the wine cellar. For instance, there's a wolf that you can fight, that Blanca can fight for the wolf bound. But there's another thing I'm here for too, and it's a pretty good idea, it's pretty useful, but I have to get to it first. There are still enemies in this area, so be careful. Let me go this way. I haven't gone this direction because that's not where I'm supposed to go. And I have to cross this place. If you cross that other plank area, that you can find the Seal of Wisdom, which increases intelligence and special attack damage. This is Lucky Chests. It's pretty useful because you get to get items for a very little price if you find them. Mana Leaf, oops. You get 2 chances this time, so I'm being very careful at the moment. And dangerously lucky. If you find the same thing in the 2 chests, you get it. And for 100 cash, that's pretty handy. Leave. That was really lucky. There we go. And I got another card for getting another costume for Geppetto.